И здравейте на всички, аз съм Хасан Свестер и това е броят на Диамond за Spider-Man 2. И това е Spider-Man, който бяга под граните. И сме с нов костюм. Yes. Май го сменихме на епизод. Не съм. След като свърших епизода. Да, точно така. И отворих така сървърчена. Сървърчена Minecraft, Stonecraft PvP, IP в описанието. Надявам се да влизате. Така. Даже ще сложа някъде IP в ъгъла. Да се вижда.
It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force. And the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome.
Фак. Значи ние сме с костюма на Рикошета.
Who can resist that? Harry probably knows more about Fisk.
И сега следва разговор с Хери Осборн.
Go see Harry like this.
Епизодите са по 40 минути вече на Spider-Man, за да мога да свърша по-бързо. Ме омръзна някой играе, така ще правя. Не, разбирате, тия двете правици на Spider-Man просто бях превъртал игрите и някакси ме... Вече превъртане ще ги правят или играта и веднага почвам да снимам.
Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books. So technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah. It's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... After losing my dad and Uncle Ben... I guess I wanted to believe...
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh?
The fuck?
Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared. And his work went with him. Your task force. their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure, but it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself. Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
Окей. Значи Хери е много болен. Ще се разпадне още малко, не близкат се. Нали баща му, като се е заминал или кой там направил, някакси му е заразил кръвта и сега той се превръща в най-големия ни враг и това е Грин Гоблин. Познавам се. И това ще е предпоследния бос, нали, Грин Гоблин. Сега ще ходим да се биеме с Крейвън. Я. Тази игра е много по-кратка отколкото първата част. Не знам защо така. Така. Много яка коса. Да ходим fight crime in Manhattan.
If this costume made my butt look big, somebody would tell me, right? Time for alternative transportation.
Само да...
I'll take that. Now that's fun.
Бъг да са!
Oh yeah. You know, I'd love to know how the task force is poor Harry. I want to help him, but
Рич, Хери са
without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse.
Веднага ми смени обжектива, просто като видя, че аз няма да ги бия, пък аз тъп му отивах да ги бия, както и.
If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. But it'll take time and lots of research to find out. He's in no mood to wait.
Окей.
Just when you think I can't get any better. I can check that one off my list.
Гледам да ги заобикалям тия овци. Фак! Къде си, бе? Къде си, бе? Ето го!
If I give Harry my blood without testing it first, it could kill him. Or turn him into a monster like with Dr. Connors. And then who knows how many people he might hurt. Or even kill.
Окей.
That'll wake you up! Put this off long enough. Gotta catch up to Harry and talk to him.
You came. Thank you. I'll pay whatever you want.
Mr. Osborn, wait. I've checked with scientists familiar with gene therapy, and I can't give you my blood. It's too dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll die without it.
Not right away. There's still time for more research. Every other cross-species subject has turned into a monster. I don't know why it's different from me. I'm looking into it,
I've
but...
paid the top minds in the field to look into it. A fortune. They don't have the answers. I'm willing to take the chance.
It's not just about you. The lizard, the other cross-species, they hurt people.
Get out.
Kill people.
Just get out.
I can't give you my blood until I
was
know
right.
it's safe.
I can't trust
promise.
anyone.
I'll find out.
I'm on my own.
Mr. Osborn,
No, just go.
Harry, really at the end of his rope. I should have noticed a long time ago, but I was busy being played for a fool by Craven. I can't believe I fell for his act. But why would he teach me his hunting techniques if he was going to betray me? I guess that's one of the things I'll have to ask him.
И така и не дадахме на Хери нашата кръв. Излизаме, сега ще се бием с Крейвън.
Craven! Time for a little mentor-mentee chat. Discuss our mutual goals. Map out a 5-year plan. Explain why you're working for a human jello mold. Looks empty. Maybe I can still find some answers.
Така.
It's all for me. He was gonna kill me and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them.
And how best to set a trap.
You're a fake! A coward! This is your idea of a fair hunt?
Oh no. It's only the prelude.
Аз съм глупак, нямаше да ме оцели, ако не бях натискал, по-точно, постоянно десния бутон. Но... каква е? Какъв смисъл?
The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me for the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent, the foe I knew you could be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy?
Fuck.
I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful for a time. He sowed fear and mistrust. But he is little more than a beast. It was inevitable he would have to
Fuck.
be removed.
Но го сваля, гадяната мръсна.
Hard to spot him in those trees, but I have to try.
You've been a poor sport.
You wanted me to watch Cassidy kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test to see how strong you could be.
Ей, не трябва да мудра, значи като мудра и да тъпите му конинги.
You disappointed me. Always one step behind.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Impossible. I studied you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct. Your death, your own
Fuck me.
senses betray you.
С не мога да избягам.
You are worthy of you are outnumbered by one man. Come get me, boy.
Криване, много бърз.
True. I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong.
Shit! Fuck! Ай, стига, аз като играх го минах от първата битка.
Can't let him ambush me from the trees.
I can smell your fear.
Той ме оттрепа. Стига, бе. Не знам, аз като играх за първи път играта го бих от първия път. Много лесен ми беше. Бас. Така.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in
What?
to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful for a time. He sought fear
Точно
and
така.
mistrust, but he is little more than a beast.
Yes!
It was inevitable.
Can't let him ambush me from the trees.
There is no escape.
that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
Test to see how strong you could be. You stomach the spilling of blood. I admit.
Окей, аз ще се стегнам вече, защото искам да се опитам да мина и друг бос. Или поне да стигна.
You are not capable of this kind of fury.
Не!
Killer instinct. You grasp at shadows.
Окей, окей.
Not true. I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong.
Не! Не, ударим.
Your own senses betray you.
Не, аз все пак не погледнах, че ще ме удря.
My one
Fuck.
man, always one step behind.
Trees. Find him before he springs a trap.
I can smell your fear.
Аз не... Бой, тия два пъти не трябваше да ме удря. Не, и този път не трябваше.
Flail around like a
That's what you-
drunken sailor. So to the death.
No, that's your way. On my watch, no one dies.
Точно така.
Some days you just got it.
Фу.
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a craven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Craven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer.
I ran into someone who says Kingpin gets test subjects at Ravencroft. How?
The institution has lost all government funding. It now relies upon private donors, of which Fisk is the largest, now that Norman Osborn is dead.
And they just let him experiment on inmates like some kind of Dr. Chubbenstein?
They encourage it. They view the inmates as hopelessly damaged, useful only as test subjects.
I know you. You're always checking out your surroundings. You notice everything.
Yes, it's true. I met with Fisk in his building, where I took note of the locations of his cameras, weapons, and accessible points of entry. He has a Telec 4566
Окей, хора, значи сега като свърших да говоря тия, ще спра клипа да видя колко дълъг е станал и ако имам време ще пробвам да стигна до някой нов бос или да бия даже нов.
The information I have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
The old killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am.
Окей. Фак. Супер. Давай. Направо се така. Идеално. О, следващия бос е Кингпин. Няма да мога го мина. Много е дълъг, това един епизод направо ще ми отнеме. Но все пак ще видя. Окей, значи сега ще се върна и ще видим колко е станал дълъг епизод. Аре, чао. Окей, хора, значи клипа е станал 25 минути, имам още 20 минути.
Think I'll tag along with those trucks and see what's so important. This just in, Webbs needs something to stick to. That's what I'm talking about.
Shit, не, fuck.
I'll take that.
Окей, така. Това е при Кингпин.
I can check that one off my list. Gonna have to find another way. Huh. This one you
Аре,
think I
по
can't
улицата
get any
ходи,
better?
бе.
I'm not used to driving that kind of truck. Why can't Tony come?
Because we're going to see the boss. And only his top guys get to know where he goes when he's not here. So shut up and do your job.
I had a feeling listening in on those guys might pay off. Now to stick to their truck and let them take me right to the fat man himself.
Tell him we've got the delivery. I'll watch the truck. You got it, boss.
Дожди, сега ще го направим цялото черно.
Fabulous. Only one thing will work on this day.
I have eyes on Spider-Man.
You'll love my ionic weapon. It makes heavy metal so much lighter. All the armor in the world can't fix stupid.
Spread out. Secure the area.
You got it.
I want a perimeter set up. All points of entry watched. I'm on it. I catch anyone slacking off, they'll end up padding my arrest stats.
Understood, sir.
Maintain radio contact. Check in every 5 minutes. I'll spread the word. The boss wants everyone working double shift.
I'll tell the boys.
Task Force cops working with crooks. No. Who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody.
Working with cops, even crooked ones. They should have given us that arm.
Така, ще пробвам стелт малко.
Did that hurt? Oh wait, I just remembered. I don't care.
Target acquired. Open fire.
Come to pop.
This is gonna hurt. Bad.
Fuck.
I got him.
Ionic webbing's my best shot here. Armor might look cool, but it doesn't make him any faster.
Trespassing. Assault on police officers. You've been busy, Spider-Man. Can't add more crimes to the list.
Самого поля. Shit.
Oh, you're all hat, no cap.
Идеально.
That mask don't stand me. Come on, show me what you got.
Просто идеалиссимо. Мисля, че ще го направим по-бързо, отколкото.
Man, I was in the zone. Hey, unconscious bad guy, was I in the zone or what?
Или поне се надявам да го направим. Но като гледам с какво темпо започвам, свалих първия толкова бързо. Не. Това мисля, че ще е по-лесно, колкото си мислех. Защото първият път, като превъртах играта, много се затруднявах просто тука.
Hey, ball, that you? Got the spider!
If I take down the armored guys, the rest won't know what to do.
It really is so hard to get good health these days.
Why can't they all be like that? Just what I want.
He's right here!
Fuck!
I fought tougher than you.
Take you on anything.
You're a fool, Spider-Man. You think those lackeys were going to do anything more than delay you?
Не, fuck!
I love getting paid to be.
Okay, Ionic webbing, let's redecorate. Now, on to you. Looks to me like the elite task force wasn't all that elite.
I'm sure you're quite pleased with yourself. But at night,
Где се въртя, бе? Чат, как аз? Фак, това не трябваше да го правя, само и всичко на много трябва. Фак. Чакай само малко.
Task force cops working with crooks. No, who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody.
Task force.
Тук не трябва да се мре.
He always looks so surprised.
Чакай, първо ще мина по покрива.
Who can resist that?
Така, този да не ме види там
They're
се
so cute
убия.
when they're asleep.
Този да не ме види от другата страна.
Now take some time to think about what you did wrong.
Да, това последно вече. Трябва да вляза тук.
Nothing gonna stop us now.
Yeah, the Kingpin's scary, but I'd work for him over the Osborn kid any day. That guy's got issues, man.
We got a guy down!
I webbed your nostril. Armor might look cool, but it doesn't make them any faster.
Assault on police officers. You've been busy, Spider-Man. Can't add more crimes to the list.
Meu!
Looks to me like the elite task force wasn't all that elite.
I don't care what
I'm
beef you
sure
have with...
you're quite pleased
Ka.
with yourself,
Моля то.
but the night is young.
Някой... Чакаме. Окей, хора, за сега никой не е видял.
Ah, come on, what's the spider gonna do? He messes with us. He just gives us an excuse to bust him for assaulting an officer. Target acquired.
It really is so hard
Не.
to get good help these days.
No way.
Police brutality? You don't know the meaning of the words. Yet. I'm gonna beat you senseless. Be perfectly legal.
Давай първо ние.
Fool me once. Not gonna happen.
Моля то. Не!
Just a little closer. Just send me the drop.
That's part of my job. Beating down punks like you. Oh, you're all
The armor's only as good as the guy inside. And those guys? Yeah, not good.
Please, Spider-Man, beat up some more police officers. It'll
Не!
make wonderful news footage.
Bruno.
Ухама.
And he!
You're a fool, Spider-Man. If you think those lackeys were meant to do anything more than delay you.
Окей.
And the judges give Spidey a perfect score! Okay, the judges are just in my head, but still. I can check that one off my list. Sit back.
You know how much you cost me, but the bill is coming due, Spider-Man.
Officer down.
Точно така.
Got him. You're not fighting purse snatcher.
Spidey dance party! Well, more of a seismic blast, really.
You're just some skinny kid. You're going down hard, pal. Police brutality? You don't know the meaning of the words.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
That mask don't scare me.
Fuck me.
What's that?
Окей, как ги победя? Давай, пак.
That was fun. Let's do it again.
I fought tougher than you.
No.
Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good. It's like a bouncy house. Am I right? Hey, pay it.
That mask don't scare me.
No one gets it. Whatever those guys get paid.
You fancy yourself a hero. I've done more for this city than you could ever dream of.
Не знам обаче. Сега ми останаха само 4 да победя. Не знам, дай че ще влява вътре. Да ги пречукам всичките.
Just what I want.
Аз тази сграда цялата изчистих.
Guys in armor are calling the shots, which makes them my prime targets.
Давай, 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 бързо.
Time to screw up their lines of communication by taking out the guys who give the orders.
Окей, окей, окей.
The armored guys are in charge. If I take them down, it'll confuse everybody. Kinda makes you want to go into another line of work, huh? They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but you need robots any day. These robots don't talk your ear off.
I may have to take a direct hand in this sordid matter.
Окей, това ето беше по-лесно колко си. Мри, бе, негър.
I might just have a future at this. I'll take that.
Някъде отдолу.
If I take down the armored guys, the rest won't know what to do.
Не знам. Помням сега с какво бях направил.
This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny.
А.
What's that?
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? She was wrong.
No fancy tricks, time to fight like men.
This is why they call me amazing.
Опа.
And the judges give Spidey a perfect score. Okay, the judges are just in my head, but still. No more games, Buffalo Butt.
Да, ето ме.
What? No elevator music? This guy's cheaper than Jameson. Smells like sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to burritos.
Да, окей.
Well, if it isn't the Kingpin. Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're crooked, and everyone still kisses your tuchus. It must take what, like a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you've threatened me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack.
Ще се потроша с масите. Буритос.
Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast, really. You're so fat, you're the same height lying down.
Come down here immediately. You expect me to fight him myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense. Where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy.
This is gonna hurt.
Shit!
You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, taxi!
Mach es was!
Think of it as a sticky, gooey, smelly sweater. Cozy, right?
I love getting paid to be
He doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast.
I like hurting people. Let me show you.
You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10...
What do I pay you for? Get down here!
Ok, să se poice.
What people want is men like me to make the hard choices.
Opitvam se,
Make the
opitvam se.
wheels of the world turn.
Je weet.
Work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day.
Просто...
Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into a bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
Oh, fuck.
About me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me, let's hear it. You hired Craven, Cletus Cassidy? So proud of it, tell me what you did. You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, taxi! I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
Not so confident now, are you?
Could be worse.
Не, ударих, ама и умрях.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent fantasy. I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You're so fat, you're the same height lying down. I'll come right out with some cold water. You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow.
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight it myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense. Where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy. Not so confident now, are you?
Hey, can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, curse you, Spider-Man? I love that one. No more fancy tricks will shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. You're so fat. When you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!"
This is gonna...
Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good.
This is what happens when a boy faces a man.
Booyah! Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. You're so bad. You go camping, the bears hide their food. Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast, really.
Окей.
You're
Опа.
so fat, you're the same height lying down.
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it.
Да-да-да, ты чё,
Only
парень?
a fat kid, now you want to get even. You want to start
Не, как не мужик да се уклонява?
when you start
Не.
hurting people, when you start bullying yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
Фак, не. Сега трябва да ги победя бързо.
Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me. Let's hear it. You hired Craven, Cletus Cassidy. You're so proud of it. Tell me what you did.
Не. Не.
No more fancy stuff.
Не. Защо? Защо ги правят такива грешки? Ще спърклипа, ще го таковам до тук и след малко ще дойде. Окей, свали го. И то от един път, да не повярваш.
You're so fat. You go camping, the bears hide their food. You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean...
Монета! Още един път. Прелест, прелест. И побеждаваме Кингпин. След маничко. Тио, пъф!
You're so fat, you're the same height lying down.
И край.
I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Craven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant. I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Craven might not give you up, but Cassidy will.
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop!
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return.
I dobra, следващия бос е Електро. Окей, аре. Надявам се да харесва този епизод. Коментирайте се, и до следващия път. Аре, чо.